All right, I'm back. My video cut off. So this is part two. We're in isolation mode. We are on page 128 in the textbook. And the last thing we did was go into isolation mode. That way we can edit the shape a little bit. So you can edit the shape of your cloud. And then once you get it to where you want it to be, we're going to go to Object. And then we're going to go to Expand Appearance. But we have to make sure it's all selected. Object and Expand Appearance. So basically what this is doing is it's going to make it one shape again. So you can see how there's all these little shapes in here now of the circles that made up this. Once we expand appearance, it's done. To get out of isolation mode, just go ahead and hit escape. And then we're out. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And my eyedropper. Oops. I'm going to hit or select my cloud and then eyedropper and make it white as the cloud over here on the right. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do reshaping a path. So using the reshape tool, we can stretch parts of a path without distorting its overall shape. In this section, we're going to change the shape of a line, giving it a bit of a curve, so we can add a tail to the dog. It's going to look kind of like this right here. So we're going to select that line, zoom in on it. Then we are going to go to our scale tool. So if you look on your toolbar, the scale tool is trying to see where it's at. Nope. Why can't I see the scale tool? Oh, duh. So default, it's going to look like this with the scale tool. And then we're going to choose our reshape tool. I already had the reshape tool out. All right, so we're going to move our pointer over the middle of the path. And when the pointer changes from like a little arrow to an arrow with a little box underneath it, we're going to drag it to the right to add an anchor point and reshape the path. So we're going to go somewhere in the middle. Oh, reshape tool. See that little box showed up? Boom, boom. Drag it to the right a little bit, and now it's like curved, right? So we made it into a curve. And then we're going to move the pointer over the bottom third of the path, and we're going to drag it to the left a little bit. So boom, bam. There we go. And now we're going to use the width tool. So right here is the width tool. Click on that. And we're going to move the pointer over the middle of the path that we just reshaped. And you're going to notice that the pointer has a little symbol next to it, which should be a plus. See how we got the plus right there? When it's positioned over the path. If we were to drag it, we would edit the width of the stroke. So we're going to drag it to the right, and we want to do it to approximately 44 pixels. That looks a little bit big. I'm just going to go like the 28, 29. That should be fine. And then We're going to click on the gray part of the artboard. It's going to give us this little squiggly line underneath our arrow. We can drag it up and down to see like the effect on the path. You can see what it does to it when you do it in different areas. Play around with it, see what you like. I kind of like that. And then you can double click on a point, and then you can edit like different widths of those points. Like if I was to put that at 0, you see it go all the way down to there. Oops. Whatever best fits what you're trying to do. And then we should be good right there. I'm going to go ahead and go to my selection tool and deselect that. And that's all I'm going to do for that one. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to learn how to intertwine. But before we do that, let's hit save. And then we're going to go to our artboard number 2 for signage. Click on this white scarf that's around the little pup there. And go ahead and zoom in. Now, intertwine is basically going to wrap the scarf around the little dachshund dog. You could use the scissors to cut out the pieces right here, so that way it looks like it wraps around. But this is a lot faster way to do it. So basically, we're just going to go ahead and select the scarf and the dog. And we're going to go to Object, Intertwine, and then we're going to go to Make. And then you get this little lasso tool looking icon. And you're going to want to draw a little circle around the part that you want to intertwine. Now you can see that it kind of went behind it. It didn't really get this little piece right here. If you want to be perfect, you can take it out, try it again, and then boom, that looks better. And then we're going to go here and then go around and then boom. I don't like that one. Boom. And now it looks perfect. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to File, save that. Now we're going to assemble the sign. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. Got my selection tool. And I'm going to move over. I want to zoom out a little bit more. So I'm going to grab my 24-hour sign and put it there. I'm going to grab my weeds and put it there. I'm going to grab this cloud. I'm going to grab my little doggy head. I'm going to grab those bushes and I'm going to put them up there. I'm going to grab this cloud and put it there. And I'm going to grab the tail for the dog and put it there. And that should be all my pieces that I need. Now, if you hold Shift and grab this corner, then you can size down your head and then put it on your dachshund. And then with your tail, we're going to want to tilt it, and then you can, let's see, there's something special we have to do for the tail. Since the tail is a path with a stroke, to resize it and scale the stroke weight as well, we need to turn on scale and stroke effects. So that's in the transform. So if you go to the transform part of the properties, make sure scale, strokes and effects is checked. Hold shift. And then we can scale that bad boy wherever you want it. And then we'll put that on the doggy. And then we'll be good to go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select all of this right here and group it. And then we're going to move this over. Oops. We're going to move this over here as well. So let's go to artboard number 3. So on the poster, we can go ahead and put this together. You can see these little dotted lines. This is where the different pieces are that we built, where they go. I'm going to scale this down a little bit so it fits in there. Boom. Shift, scale this down so it fits there. And let's move all this stuff up. So I can put this in. So you have the big cloud that goes right there. Scale it down so it can kind of fit in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, if you don't, you can go ahead and click on this little dotted line. Once you get it put there, get rid of that. Oops. Get rid of the dotted line because you don't need it anymore. Boom. The little dotted line for the open 24 hours. This is going right here. Scale that down so it fits in there better. Boom. And then our little weeds, they go right there. And you can delete those little little dotted lines if you want to. Make it look better. And that's it. We're going to go ahead and go to File. And then go to Save. And then remember, you're going to want to turn this in as a .ai, which it is currently. And then go to Save As. Save it to your downloads. And then save it as a PDF. When you save it as a PDF, I need you to, let's see, let's cancel that. I want you to save it at number 3. That way I only have to see the actual poster. So if you save it and then save PDF, I can show you that when I save it, it will only save just this one right here that we're looking at. I don't need to see all of them. Where did I save it to? Let's save it to downloads. PDF, and then number 3, and then go boom. And then when I save it, I can show you. When I open it up, it'll only show me just the poster, not everything. And I just noticed that my diner sign is kind of messed up. But these things you can look at, and they're super easy to fix. I'm not sure why there's an extra diner in there, but good to go. All right. That's it. And I'll see you in the next video.